Zikhona Chona has been covering the story for us and is currently in Limpopo. We cross live to her. A very good afternoon to you, Zikhona. It's been an incredibly difficult morning. We heard the family of Lufuno speaking up. We also heard some of her classmates describing her and also just expressing their immense grief during this time.
Not a single dry eye in that hall as people took to the podium to say their tributes and just giving messages of how they are going to remember Lufuno. The Student Representative Council president saying that Lufuno's last status on Facebook was, "You are beautiful the way you are and don't let anyone tell you otherwise." And echoing those words and telling her peers that that is something that they can all live by. I don't know if you watched the proceedings earlier on, you would have seen that her friends in particular were inconsolable the whole time throughout the service because they say this is something that they simply cannot believe happened to someone that they know. Also saying now going
A very good choice there, Zikhona, just to, not a problem.
That barricade way, yes. So certainly just everyone relaying what a kind person she was, what a smart person she was, and her family saying the reason that they sent her to this school in particular is because this is one of the top performing schools in this province and they wanted her to do well. She had dreams. She wanted to build her parents a home. She wanted a better life for her and her family. And that's the kind of sentiment that we've heard even from her peers, that she spoke very regularly about what dreams that she wanted to achieve were. We also heard from the pastor who was saying that if the school takes what happened around Lufuno's death seriously, they should name something in the school that they value after her. So we'll wait to hear from the school as to whether that call will be heeded to what they will do going forward in memory of Lufuno. But I've got some of her peers here. You were sitting throughout the service, and I know it was a very tough one for you. Social workers had to constantly console you. How will you remember her? How has this affected you?
It has affected me in a very, very sad way because this person, I knew her from grade 8. She was a very, very visionary person. Like, her mindset was different from us. And if only she would have been alive today, I know that when she grows up or when she finishes high school, she would like have a great job and do something really different. Yeah.
We know that there's allegations of bullying. How is everyone in the school? How are your peers doing? What are the stories around bullying at the school?
Bullying at the school it's there, but like it has been something that has been happening in the corners. Like nobody really saw it, but what happened at this event that happened just now, it was just over. Yeah.
And when the bullying incidents do happen, are they treated seriously?
Yeah, they are treated seriously, but the principal, he makes sure that he actually punishes them in the right way. So yeah, it is treated seriously. Yeah.
And how would you like to remember Fulu as a class, grade 10? How would you like to remember her?
I remember on her comment, she said, people are beautiful. They're just beautiful in different ways. Those are the words that I'll forever remember for the rest of my life. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Those words were posted on her Facebook status, and it's something that many of her peers have been saying, that they will remember Fulu for saying that you are beautiful the way you are, and don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. And they think that that is something that they would want to live by going forward. So certainly this young woman who's been described as very smart, a revolutionary, a leader among her peers, who has left a message in the school among her friends that will allow her legacy to live on for many years to come.
I know, Zikhona, that this moment really is all about Fulu, but as far as the schoolmate that was involved in the bullying, the girl who bullied her, do we know where she is, what is happening to her, her family? Did they manage to come to the memorial today? Do we know anything regarding them?
She was expected to appear at the Toyando Magistrates Court this morning. We are still waiting for an update from the NPA with regards to those proceedings. You understand that she is 15, she's a minor, so no media is allowed in at the court where the proceedings will be taking place. So we are relying on the NPA to update us. And as far as her family is concerned, we do know that her family has not been in touch with Lufuno's family as far as extending condolences are concerned. I've been in touch with the Lufuno's family quite regularly over the past few days, and they've mentioned that they have not been in touch with the other girl's family. But certainly as the days go forward, we don't know what can happen. You understand that this is a tragedy that involves children, and they are all taking it very hard. Yesterday we were at the home of one of the suspended pupils from that video, and the family is broken. She is broken. When we walked in, she was shaking because they had just been given suspension letters yesterday, and her grandfather was talking about how he fears that she may commit suicide as a result of the pressure that is coming out of the story. So certainly it's still a very sensitive topic from all angles. These are children, these are minors, and their parents had dreams for them, they had ambitions for them. No one had ever imagined that this is how their young child's life would turn out. And unfortunately for Lufuno's family, tragically, it ended in a loss.
Zikhona, thank you so much, and so well encapsulated there. And it is paramount for all of us to remember that at the end of the day, these are all still children. Whichever side you look at it from, that kindness does really need to be extended to everybody who is involved in this particular situation, 15-year-olds. Thank you, Zikhona. We'll continue touching base with you.